right. We're kind of in the thick of it, that's for sure.
One of my favorite things was the Tennessee fans and the students.
Storming.
Why
yes.
we took the goalposts all the way to the river. We're going to show that video coming up at 9 o'clock. They said, "You're out of here."
See ya.
It's wild. All right.
15 years.
Yes.
Alabama.
They've lost Alabama. Yeah, it was almost 15 years in a row, and they said it's not going to be 15. All right, clear skies out the door and for the kiddos heading back to school after what was fall break across the Oklahoma City area and much of Oklahoma. It's chilly. 40s. We'll be in the 60s coming up later today with sunny skies, but low 60s, so still a chill in the air. We had the weekend rain across the metro. South side, the big winners, anywhere from close to an inch to a half of an inch in the city. At Will Rogers, officially 3/10 of an inch, and then up in Guthrie, not a drop. And the further north you go, yeah, rain was very piddly, not much of it. We told you this would be much more of a central southern Oklahoma deal. Storms fired in the northwest, came rocking through the area with wind and hail. Now we've seen the rain gauges update anywhere from 1 to almost 2 inches of rain in south central Oklahoma. It was a good rain. We need a lot more, and there's more showing up on the 9-day, but it's about a week away. In the meantime, we're dry, and the bigger story is the cold air. These are all freeze watches and warnings coming up, and much of the state will see the first freeze of the year coming up by at least Wednesday morning. Some of us will have our first freeze tonight. Pike Pass Skycam Network live from Tower Cam. It is 50 degrees on your Monday, but dropping 45 in Guthrie, 45 in Kingfisher. It's 40 in Enid, now down to the 30s up along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. 43 Stillwater, and then down to the south, your temps are dropping too, but you're in the 50s and low 60s. North winds are at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that is just pulling in that Canadian air mass. Wind chill, not a major factor, but where we do have the low 30s, it feels like the upper 20s up to the north. Temperatures this afternoon, sunny skies. These are our highs. Look at this. This is our low Saturday morning. Yeah, this is going to be the high today. 62 Stillwater, our average is 74. 62 Clinton, 64 in Lawton. And there'll be some wind overnight tonight, so just get ready. This is tomorrow morning, the wind chill. Even though the wind won't be ripping, it will be strong enough that you will feel it, and it'll feel like the teens across portions of northern Oklahoma, up around Kansas, and across the metro. We'll have wind chills in the 20s to start the day. Now, we'll talk about who has freezing conditions in just a minute as far as the air temp is concerned. Here comes the big storm system still filtering in the cooler air. The coldest morning is going to be Wednesday morning because our winds will go light, and I think we'll see widespread frost, almost statewide frost, and some areas will have a hard killing freeze by Wednesday morning. Then we warm it up, turning much more mild, in fact above average. 80s come back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then hang on tight, we're doing it again. Another cold front arrives Sunday night into Monday, and what that will do ahead of that storm system, the moisture looks much better, which means storm chances, some of this could be severe, talking about October 24th with some pockets of heavy rain, and we cool it back down. In the meantime, we're dry. Dry conditions tonight. We'll see low 30s, 33 in El Reno, 34 in Piedmont, 35 in Jones, 35 in Pink. If you're trying to save the flowers, the flower beds, cover them up for tonight. We may have some frost. The winds will be up enough. It'll be hard to say who sees frost and who doesn't. If the winds go light in your area, frost will try to form tonight in the metro. 32 in Chandler. So as far as the freezing conditions, the highlighted purple area, that is where I do think we'll see a freeze, a light freeze tonight, hard freeze in the northeast, with patchy frost possible, not necessarily likely, all the way down to the Red River. Then tomorrow, here's your Tuesday. Highs in the 40s in the northeast, 52 OKC, 53 in OKC. We'll see 55 in Enid, 57 in Hobart, 61 in Altus. And then here's the coldest morning of the next 9. We're talking Wednesday morning at freezing across much of Oklahoma City, down to 30 in El Reno, 30 degrees in Guthrie. Heat island effect may keep a few areas up to about 33, 34, but frost will be plentiful by Wednesday morning. So freezing temperatures all the way down to about Clinton, just north of Lawton. And then the blue area is a hard freeze. That's when temperatures drop down to 28 or below. That's called a killing freeze. That will kill off and put an end to the growing season for sure for the northeast, and will also bring an end to all that ragweed pollen. So allergy sufferers are going to feel a lot better for sure. Wednesday afternoon, 60s and 70s, and then we get warmer. Here come the 80s. They're with us into the weekend. And there'll be enough fuel. We'll try to get some strong, maybe even severe storms by Sunday night into Monday of next week. Back to you guys.